Hello, young people. This is Mrs. Martin here with today's tutorial video covering Classkick. Right now, I'm on my advisory page. All my courses use Classkick, so the login process is going to be the same for everyone. When we scroll down on our Schoology pages, we'll find a little green hand that represents the app Classkick. You can either click on the word with your course code, or you can click on the little green hand itself. When you click there, it's going to take you to a window with your class code. This next part is important. Please type the name that you plan to use for the rest of the semester. What I mean by that is, if I'm going to type my first name, Angelica, I have to commit to using Angelica as my username in Classkick for the rest of this semester. If I decide one day that I feel like being Angie for the time, it's going to create another account, and all of the work that I saved under Angelica will not appear for me to work with. So again, try to be consistent and select the name that you're going to stick with for the rest of the semester. It could be your first name, it could be your first name and your last initial, it could be your first name and your last name, whatever works for you, as long as I can identify you. Don't give nicknames. I probably won't know who you are if you give nicknames, and I won't be able to give you credit. Once I'm ready to go, I'm going to click go, and I'll follow along from there. Each of my classes has a different blurb here for my Welcome to Classkick, so go ahead and take some time to read that. I also make a suggestion for everyone to bookmark this page using the star option in their Google Chrome. That's just a way for you to avoid having to retype your name every time. Of course, in the future, if you ever forget which name you typed and you lose your work, then I can provide that name for you in the future because I have a list of them on my teacher dashboard. Once you're all signed in, you're going to go ahead and click to the right to access your first page. Each page in our Classkick is going to work as your exit ticket. For advisory, you'll be doing these every Friday to reflect on the week that has passed. For my academic classes, you'll have one of these at the end of every class meeting. Again, it's your exit ticket. So you'll see the date of our class session, and then you'll find the tasks on that page. For my academic courses, those tasks could be review problems, they could be critical thinking problems, riddles and brain teasers, and other things that I find important to help you with your learning and mastery of your learning targets. For advisory, we'll be focusing on all those senior things that you're going to be faced with this school year. For your first Classkick assignment, if you haven't seen it already, you'll be going through using some of the tools in the Classkick software. First, I ask that you write your name, and we can use the text box to type that in. Notice that it asks me to write my name in green, so I'm going to have to go back to this text box and change the text color to a green that I like. Continuing on, I can use the microphone tool to answer this next question. The microphone tool can be found here. First, you'll have to allow the app to use your microphone embedded into your phone or your computer, and you can start recording here. When I start recording, it'll allow me to record some audio. Hello, hello, my name is Angelica Martin. I'll stop it there. Of course, that's not the question you're answering. Please read those instructions. And then I'll move this little play button here for my teacher to check at another time. Continuing on, here it asks me to draw my favorite animal. I'm not sure I want to take the time to do this quite yet. Let's see if you guys can tell what I'm drawing. Can you tell what it is? Maybe, maybe not. It's not beautiful. Okay, hopefully you can kind of tell that that was my attempt at a wolf using my mouse pad on the computer. So if I can do it, you can do it, and hopefully that's close enough. Again, we're just practicing with the tools, so learning how to use the drawing tool. Now we've used the text tool, the microphone tool, and the pen tool. Continuing on, this one asks me to color somewhere I'd like to travel with a red pen. So I'm going to come up here to my pen color, change it to red as instructed, and I'm going to circle somewhere that I'd like to travel. One place I've always wanted to go to is Japan. My last question of the day is to drag and sort the animals on a scale of least to most favorite. These images are manipulatives, which means I can use my cursor tool or select mode to move these guys around. Now I'll probably say this is me. Okay, so manipulatives are the only things that I insert that you're able to move around. And that takes care of most of the tools that we'll be using in Classkick. There are others, including add image, add a link, a line tool, your eraser tool, and a highlighter tool. We'll probably get to those as we move along with our materials, but for now, the ones that we've practiced today are a good start. So again, academic classes, expect to see these at the end of every class meeting. It'll be how I take roll from now on. So make sure you keep an eye on your Classkick and complete them after every class meeting. That's it for me today. Until next time.